Welcome to Ontario One Call's training video, Creating a Ticket Part 2, Dig Location Information. In this section, you will tell us where you're going to be working. First, you need to fill out the municipality or community that you will be working in. You can begin typing the first few letters and a list will appear. If your municipality doesn't appear, type more letters or scroll through the list. Please note, you must select from the drop-down menu or you will receive an error at submission. Next, you will fill out the address where you will be digging, including civic number, house number, unit if applicable, and street name. Like the municipality, you will type the first letters of the street name and pick from the drop-down. Next, you will need to identify the two nearest cross streets to your dig location. Most of the time, the system will suggest them for you under the Intersection 1 and Intersection 2 fields. If they do not appear, begin typing and select each one from the drop-down menu, similar to how you provided your dig street name. 2 cross streets are required to provide a high degree of accuracy for Ontario One Call's members, which are owners of the underground infrastructure. In some circumstances, streets ending in court or place may have only one intersection. Therefore, the Intersection 2 field will not be required. Our system will verify that only one cross street is found. If the Intersection 2 field is not available, the field will not be mandatory. The red asterisk will not be present, and you can leave it blank. If you believe the cross streets provided are incorrect, or you receive an error stating the address does not exist or cannot be found, you may type over the suggestion with the street name you believe is correct. The ticket will be sent to an Ontario One Call agent for review, and you may receive a phone call to confirm all of the information. If your dig involves a corner lot or intersection, please select the corresponding intersection above from the drop-down menu. If your dig does not involve a corner lot or intersection, select No from the drop-down menu. If you are unsure, select Unknown from the drop-down menu. Accurately answering this question can reduce the number of members you need to wait for before you can begin your excavation. If you are digging at more than one address on the same street between the same cross streets, click the Add button. A box will appear as you see on the top right, where you can enter the additional civic address number. Repeat for as many times as necessary. The system will advise you which addresses are valid for these cross streets. Please note that once a second valid address is entered, the corner lot intersection box is changed to Unknown. If you try to add an address that is not between the cross streets, our system will tell you this request is not in the allowed range. A new ticket will be needed for that locate, or you will have to select an appropriate intersecting street where the range is allowed. Be mindful of the distance of your excavation, as it may fall into the project work category. If you receive that error and believe the address is in the range, please verify before calling us at 1-800-400-2255 to create a ticket. If your dig location does not involve an address, please provide the street you're digging on or parallel to, and 2 streets that enclose your excavation. In the case of working from one address to another address over multiple intersections, please place that information in the detailed description of work field found near the bottom of the page. Click here for a link to Part 3 of Creating a Ticket, Mapping. For any questions or concerns, please feel free to email solutions@on1call.com. Thank you.